আসসালামু আলাইকুম। কিছুদিন আগে আমার বড় মেয়ের স্কুল থেকে ওদের শিক্ষা সফরে নিয়ে গিয়েছিল ইতালির ফিরেন্সে। এই শহরটা খুবই বিখ্যাত একটা শহর ট্যুরিস্টদের জন্য। বাকিটা ওর মুখ থেকেই শুনুন।
So, Florence is one of the best tourist spots in Italy, and on the appointed day, the train shortly arrived at 8 a.m. We really enjoyed our journey by bus, it was fantastic. We were gossiping, and we all were very much excited about our journey, our trip of Florence, of visiting Florence. So, yeah, we also had got a nice view from the train. And we were also nervous because the next day or the following day we had a geography exam. However, it took about 40 minutes to reach Florence from Bologna, and it was really amazing. Like the architectural design of the buildings, everything was fantastic there. Basically, our trip was divided into several parts, and at first, we were going to the Cabinet of Physics, and while going, we saw this beautiful school. So, here we are, and it was fantastic. And inside the museum, there was a guide who was guiding us the whole time. And with all of us, also went our physics professor, and he really explained us how the things are actually created, invented, the theory of physics, etc. We saw some rare stones or rocks, some inventions, and the thing which is in the middle, it's a prism, and I was really happy to see it. We also saw some ancient microscopes or bioscopes. We also saw how sound was created, and this room was literally amazing. Here we saw some inventions of how the several units of physics like kilojoule, joule, watt, these things were created. And these machines was maybe how the unit joule was created. We really enjoyed spending our time there, and overall it was an amazing and spectacular museum. And honestly speaking, we really acquired a lot of knowledge and experiences of physics and about the physics and the theory of physics. However, we also saw a beautiful collection of shells, and there was also a beautiful collection of butterflies and some other insects, which was literally amazing. So after that, we went to a botanical garden, which was amazing and stunning. This place was so charming and the nature was so beautiful. So let's see the beauty of this botanical garden within a few minutes. And this botanical garden was called Giardino dei Semplici. And I was a little bit surprised seeing these water lily flowers, as it's the national flower of Bangladesh. And while staying in the botanical garden, the only thing me and my best friend Tiara Guzzardi was doing was like we were taking pictures all the time of this beautiful nature, and finally we were able to capture this, and I think this part is one of the best parts of this video. We also saw a strange flower like this, and it was really beautiful. We also saw a greenhouse, and again these flowers which were looking like plastic flowers. After half an hour, we had our lunch, which was made by our beautiful moms. And I saw a palm tree, and I was a little bit surprised seeing that because it's really seen in Italy. And then we went to this place. It was inside the botanical garden, but it was amazing. Everything was so green. After visiting the botanical garden, we went to the Museum of Galileo. which was literally amazing. And while going to the museum, we saw this fantastic and amusing place. I couldn't take my eyes off from this place. The architectural design of this cathedral maybe was so amazing and charming. So here it is, the Museum of Galileo, and from my point of view, it was the best museum I have ever visited in my life. And there was a person who was showing up himself as the scientist Galileo, and he was showing ourselves and teaching us some theories of physics. Then we went to the second floor and we saw this thing which was made out of gold, and the person said that it was the universe of Aristotle, which was proved wrong later. Then we saw some chart maps. And the most beautiful and shocking thing is that we saw a finger of the scientist Galileo in this museum. And then we later came back to this place. It was amazing and I couldn't take my eyes off from this place. Now I can realize why Florence is one of the best tourist spots in Italy, and really I will remember this place ever fresh in my heart.